Good morning, I'm Robert Boyles, chaplain for 4th Ranger Training Battalion. No matter how many times I get ready for a jump, once I start moving with my chalk to board the aircraft, I still get anxious. And what I found in those moments is that anxiety takes us from the present and moves us into the future. It moves us from being engaged in the moment to being future-minded. For instance, in the moment I may be getting rigged up or putting on my harness, but anxiety can move me into the future so that I'm worrying about what comes later. Maybe it's anxiety about the weather, or anxiety about the aircraft, or most commonly in this situation, anxiety about landing. But anxiety isn't limited to high-risk training. It can strike us at any time or place. We can be anxious about an upcoming PCS or assignment or our health. We've all been there before. Those moments where our mind begins to spin a mile a minute, going over any and all scenarios, no matter how unlikely, often focusing on the worst that could happen. What if we can't sell our house before we move? Or what if we move before our new house is ready? And that's what anxiety does. It moves us from the present to an uncertain future. Now, what are some things we can do to help us when we are anxious? Well, one of the first things we do is pay attention to the present. For you, that may mean paying attention to your body, or your breathing, or your posture, or even focusing on the things around you and what you see. This can help bring us from the future back to the present. The second thing we can do is pray. After bringing our attention and focus away from that uncertain future to our present, we can meet with the God who meets us in our present situation and present circumstances. Not only can we go to God confessing what we are feeling in the moment, but we can also go to God remembering what He has done for us in the past. Few things are better at battling up against that fear and anxiety than recollecting on the concrete reality of what God has done for us and how God has proved Himself faithful time and time again. The third thing we can do is take action. After drawing our focus away from that uncertain future to our present situation and communing with God in prayer, it's time to take action with the things we can control in the present. Sometimes that will apply directly to the things that are making us anxious. At other times, it means acknowledging the present responsibilities and roles that we have, whether it's something with work, or being a parent, or being a husband, and being a spouse. We take control of those responsibilities. It could be something as simple as doing the dishes or reading your kid a bedtime story. By taking action in the moment, we again bring our attention and our focus away from that uncertain future that can cause us so much stress and anxiety. Those are just 3 simple ways to deal with anxiety when it comes. Focus on what's happening in the present, commune with God in prayer, and then take action. God bless.